Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard on Stuffy. Friday evening, we're here to talk about my final D23 predictions for it starts and officially 1 week, and I'll have full coverage of that, especially on the Parks panel. I'll be live streaming the Parks panel next Saturday, so stay tuned for that. But before we start, let's get rolling right here on Theme Park Wizard. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go park by park, from resort to resort, all over the world, for Disney parks and resorts. Not doing the cruise lines because they're kind of revealing the cruise line stuff right now, and I don't know too much about the Disney cruise line. Yeah, but they're getting some new ships and stuff, including one from Japan, and I think a bigger presence in Southern California eventually, from San Diego and Long Beach. So that's cool. But yeah, let's do the Disney theme parks now. I'm going to start internationally and then end with Disneyland. And then we'll come back and see who's right. Let's see. Which would be great. I think I'm gonna try to have Scott Gooston back on and maybe do a live stream on D23, like post show predictions there, because he didn't want to come back on. So let's go ahead and let's start with the international parks. Let's start with Japan. Japan's easy because I don't think they're gonna get anything new. They just opened Fantasy Springs, and so they don't really have nothing new going on there. And they have Space Mountain, their brand new Space Mountain, which closed 2 days ago, is going to be torn down and rebuilt, bigger and better than ever. That's going to open in 2027. So that's what's going on with Tokyo. So I don't expect any announcements there. Over in Hong Kong, I do expect some announcements on Marvel. They some new documents, some permits or documents or something over there have suggested that work will begin soon on their Marvel e-ticket attraction. It was supposed to be the same one that we're getting over here, which might mean me get some info on that here. But who knows? Maybe they'll be getting their own Marvel e-ticket attraction over there in Hong Kong. But that's what I expect them to announce there. Maybe some smaller updates and maybe some more Marvel and Tomorrowland stuff there. But that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, for Tokyo, they're retheming Buzz Lightyear to Wreck-It Ralph. So they may just talk about that and provide some new concept art for the Space Mountain and the Wreck-It Ralph retheme of Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, back in Hong Kong, I expect maybe just Marvel. And that is it. There. Let's say throw in a surprise or two. And then at Shanghai, I expect them to talk about this rumored Marvel coaster. Be a Marvel heavy presentation, especially overseas. But there's supposed to be a Marvel coaster. Well, permits were filed for a roller coaster. I think the manufacturer might be Vekoma as always, but it could be something else. I'm not entirely sure. But I expect more details on that coaster. But it's supposed to be a Spider-Man. Rumors are to be a Spider-Man coaster. So that'd be pretty cool. If so, it would be the best Spider-Man attraction at Disney parks, better than Web Slingers at the California Adventure, and and Paris. So that could be the coolest Spider-Man attraction at Disney parks if it is a Spider-Man coaster. Also, they just start construction on the brand new hotel over there in Shanghai. So I expect maybe new concept art and more details about the hotel. Maybe another land or two. I'm not sure. I know they're kind of doing some aggressive expansion out there. It's a large park, but it doesn't have like a lot of rides. It's like large as in space and acres. So I know they want to, probably aggressively expand there, especially because in 2 years, will be the park's 10th anniversary. It opened in 2016, and 2 years, be 10 years old, and I'm sure that new hotel and the Marvel attraction will be the things to open, at least the big things to open during that 10th anniversary of the theme park there. Can't believe it's already been 10 years. That's crazy. So I expect that. or Shanghai. And Paris. Paris is probably definitely the international park that's going to get the most stuff. We're going to talk probably more about the Frozen Land that's being built, Arendelle. Maybe give an opening date for that. Lion King Land, Pride Rock, is rumored to be built there, and Animal Kingdom, or at least the ride. There's a Lion King boat ride that's rumored to be there, and Animal Kingdom. We'll get to Disney World in a second, but we're having that over there. So I expect to talk a little bit about that. And maybe so. There's a lot of things happening at Paris, and no, rumor wise, in Disneyland Park proper. So, Walt Disney Studios Park is getting a big expansion of the Frozen and the Pride Rock potentially. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge has been canceled there, but maybe the rumors have it. Maybe they'll have that Avatar experience that we're getting. Maybe a duplicate will be over there, or an Animal Kingdom, whatever Avatar ride we get here at Disneyland. So maybe they'll talk a little bit about that. But it's very interesting because Disneyland Park proper and Paris in the Tomorrowland area called Discoveryland over there. Soon with that, like half of it will become Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, or like a version of Star Wars Land, not Galaxy's Edge, but a Star Wars Land with Speeder Bike Coaster, the one that was probably a version that was supposed to come to our parks, that third attraction or that extra attraction. The Speeder Bike Coaster could potentially be discussed, and is rumored for that land over there. Maybe some additional maybe a flat ride or some different Star Wars theming. Discoveryland will still stay. The rumors Discoveryland will still be there. It's just like a Star Wars land will be like like a mini land as in Disneyland Paris. So that could be talked about maybe, but it definitely the Walt Disney Studios Park stuff. We'll definitely be talking about that quite a bit, because that is under construction, and I'm definitely will get an opening date for Paris and probably a tease for the Lion King land, or maybe a confirmation of that as well. And then Star Wars area in Disneyland Park. Not sure what else Disneyland Park. Maybe some new entertainment, but they've been having some kick-ass entertainment at Walt Disney Studios Park. So maybe they'll announce some more cool stuff, but we will have to see about that. And I think that's it for the international parks so far that I can think of right now. At least that's on my mind, that is rumored and kind of already happening, that will probably could get discussed. Now let's go ahead and talk about the stateside parks. That's right. Let's go to Walt Disney World. A lot could be discussed for Walt Disney World. Of course, we have the test track that's already under construction. I'm sure we'll get a new piece of concept art and maybe an opening month for that. It's supposed to be down about a year, so I suspect we'll be getting an opening date for that, or opening year for that, and maybe some more details and concept art about that attraction, because it is under construction. Other stuff at Epcot, I love a new country like Brazil. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Have a Brazil, like a new country in there. I don't think so though. I know it was rumored. I like to see some of that stuff that was canceled come back, like the Mary Poppins ride, and maybe the Play Pavilion. Inside Out obviously is a massive hit, so maybe something in the Imagination Pavilion with Inside Out, or sorry, the Wonders of Life Pavilion, one of those pavilions. Will Figment get an update? Will Figment get an Inside Out a retheme overlay? I don't know. But I expect definitely some stuff for Inside Out, even if it's just like a meet and greet or something. And maybe some enhancements to Figment. I mean, he was going to Walt Disney Imagineering in a video earlier this year, so could be for the Figment ride, for the Figment movie. We'll see what is happening with Figment, but I definitely suspect something at Epcot with Figment is happening there, which would be pretty cool. And let's see, other stuff at Epcot. Hopefully, a Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth, that was another canceled thing. Hopefully, that retheme, that refurb comes back, because yeah, it desperately from what I've seen and heard, it desperately needs it. And it is now dated important portions of it. So hopefully it gets a nice little refurb at some point in the coming future, because I think it definitely needs that. But that's it. I think all I can think of, I think, for Epcot that will get announced or talked about. Probably not even all of that, but hopefully at least half of that stuff does, because that'd be quite nice. Over at Animal Kingdom, I would say definitely. Oh, I wonder if we can update on that Zootopia thing, right? Because remember, Zootopia was supposed to take over the Tree of Life. I'm still hoping that quietly got canceled, because I love Zootopia, but I feel like that it doesn't really deserve or need to go there. Oh yeah, I hope it got canceled, but we'll see. If not, they'll definitely be talking about it next week if they didn't. And I'd expect the it's tough to be bugged to close pretty soon if that is still on the table. Lion King ride, same one from Paris, rumored to be a boat ride. That is again rumored to go in the Animal Kingdom in the Africa section of the park. So I feel like they might, if not talk about it, I feel like they might tease it, but I feel like I feel like they'll talk about, because it's coming to Paris and um um Animal Kingdom, so they can probably talk about it at the same time. So that's what I'm curious about there. But they'll most certainly be talking about the tropical Americas land, because they talked about that in D23. There's permits filed for dinosaur. Trees are starting to be cut for dinosaur. I expect a dinosaur closing date pretty soon, probably after Labor Day, I'm guessing. I'll announce it this weekend, probably first, like after Labor Day, like probably the day after, because after Labor Day and after like the holidays, the two biggest times to close stuff, because one's after summertime and all the schools are back in session, and then same thing when it breaks over and holidays over, the busiest time of the year is over after the holidays. So then they like to close things and refurb things then. So I expect Dinosaur to close next month. So definitely get your final rides in if you're going to Disney World soon, or Animal Kingdom pretty soon, because I feel like Dinosaur is not long for this world. It probably will only last again until after Labor Day weekend. Let's see, and again, it seems like a moderate retheme with some new attractions, or with a rethemed dinosaur attraction to Indiana Jones. Well, the Indiana Jones ride will not be a clone from Disneyland; it'll be its own thing, which will be great. And the Encanto attraction, there'll be a Coco or a mixed IP carousel, seems like. So it'll be a new attraction there. They'll get rid of the flat ride there and replace it with the carousel. Then, add a high capacity, either Omni Move or a boat ride themed to Encanto, which is fantastic. Mystic Manor style attraction, or the Omni Mover would work too. But we go through each of the characters' rooms and they all come to life. That'll be super, super cool. Plenty of animatronics, hopefully, in that attraction. I'm very excited for that in concept attraction. Exactly what Animal Kingdom needs. It needs one, another ride, two, a high capacity ride, and a nice indoor ride when it's very hot outside out in Florida. So it's kind of a win-win-win there. If it is in fact a boat ride or a Omni Mover attraction, Omni Mover would probably be even better. Um, Even better though. Um, so that would be pretty cool there. So we'll see what happens, but we'll definitely be talking about it and probably hopefully show some more concept art, some high definition concept art, give some more details on the rides and attractions and all that good stuff there. So that is exciting. That is exciting for that. And I'll be doing a live stream on the Parks panel to discuss all of it. And that I think is it for Animal Kingdom. Oh, they may discuss again the Avatar, whatever Avatar ride we get here. There may be an addition that the same addition to Animal Kingdom, so they may discuss that too. I feel like there could be lots of duplicates, lots of clones coming around, lots of things being built at the same time. But we shall see. Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios, they just got a whole bunch of new stuff, but there's rumored to be something big. Big. I don't know what it is. Either people were thinking either Cars Land or Zootopia, or full Zootopia Land. Over there in the animation courtyard, which is looking pretty sad. So I cannot wait for that to get revitalized and demolished. Because again, it's looking pretty sad. So that could be discussed and announced at the D23 Expo for Hollywood Studios, but that's probably the extent. Again, they just have they had 2 new lands open up in the past several years. So other parks definitely need help. Hollywood Studios definitely needs help as well, because it's very small. It has a lot of rides, decent amount of rides, but it's very small. Well, need some stuff to flesh out the park. So the only thing I feel like they would discuss is the animation courtyard there. And maybe it's Utopia, maybe it'll be what you call it? What's the other thing I said? Utopia or something else. I don't know. Something big. Maybe Cars, Radiating Springs Racers, who knows? Next up, Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom actually has some pretty decent additions. They have them Beyond Big Thunder, which is where oh my goodness. The Alexa back there heard me speak of Magic Kingdom, and now it's telling me about the Magic Kingdom. Scared me. But Magic Kingdom, Alexa, shut up. Magic Kingdom, is gonna have, I'm sure, more details. Talked about the Big Thunder Mountain refurbishment. I'm sure give a closure date for that, and also talk about the same thing. Big Beyond Big Thunder. Rumors have it again. Radiator Springs Racers can go back there. Maybe something Coco themed can go back there, or maybe a Woody's Roundup ride. But the 2 leading rumors seem to be Beyond Big Radiator Springs Racers and Coco. And then I guess the phase 2 could, in fact, through that Villains Land. Hopefully phase 2 is not too far off, because come on, with Dark Universe coming down the street, Villains Land is like a no-brainer. So hopefully that's not too far away. I'm curious though what we'll be getting. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Radiator Springs Racers going to that park. It does fit the desert theme, but Coco also kind of fits that desert theme as well. And Coco really doesn't have any attraction in the park, so it'd be quite nice for Coco to get some nice representation there. If it doesn't, hopefully it comes in the California Adventure, because boy, we need it. Hold on. So that's Beyond Big Thunder. And then hello, Kiki and Luca. How are you? Nice to see you on the stream. Thank you for joining. Right now we're talking about we went through the international parks already, and now we're talking about the domestic parks. Went through all of Walt Disney World except for we're on Magic Kingdom right now. And yeah, so Beyond Big Thunder, I think we'll have some you should call it some Coco or Raider Springs Racers representation. That representation. So that'd be nice. And Adventureland, Moana's rumored to get a bigger presence. That has the Journey of Water, of course, in Epcot, but Moana is rumored to get like either a water ride. I think it's a water ride. Kind of like that water ride that was proposed for Animal Kingdom. They kind of maybe shipped over to Adventureland. I know at one point they're going to do a roller coaster there, but especially with Moana 2 coming out and the Moana live action, I do believe Moana in Adventureland is a perfect choice. Actually, it's my favorite Disney princess, and she's very adventurous. So I believe she'll get some nice representation there. And I'm not sure if it'll be announced or talked about at D23, but hopefully it'll be nice. It'll be teased. And for Magic Kingdom, I think that might be it, just kind of on that west side of the park there. Just like funny at Disneyland, they're working on the west side of the park, and yeah, Magic Kingdom looks like they're working on that as well. So I think that could be it for that park, and I think it for Walt Disney World. At least for the parks, I think maybe they'll announce maybe another hotel resort or DVC resort. An expansion to the Skyliner would be quite nice, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And refurbished monorails, like some new monorails, would be nice too, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, it was supposed to happen a while ago, but it never did. So hopefully in the future, but I don't think it is, unfortunately, this time. But you know, we shall see. Um, and that is that. Now let's go ahead and come to the West Coast. West Coast, West Coast. Let's start with Disneyland and California Adventure. Start with Disneyland. I don't think. Well, actually, no. We'll probably get updates on Tiana's. Obviously, an opening date for Tiana's, and then an opening date for some kind of progress on Haunted Mansion. Maybe Haunted Mansion Holiday is open, but maybe we'll get some updates on like new concept art for the queue, and maybe an opening time frame for that. And then maybe, oh, just maybe, we'll get some stuff on the whatchamacallit, Tomorrowland. VG23, it seems like the Tomorrowland refresh is happening, but there's some incredible sources last time, but Chapek kind of cut the plug. They pushed back the announcement. They already announced something, but they pushed it back. But this time, it's like ready to announce something. Rumors have it ready to announce the nice modest retheme again, adding one new attraction. Electrifying Autopia, that's been confirmed to be electrified by 2026, which would be quite nice. And but I've heard Buzz will be getting replaced, or Buzz will be getting rethemed or replaced. And then Star Tours and Space Mountain will be staying, and we'll have one new attraction. So that's what I've heard, and I know they are working on the People Mover, trying to get that back in some way or shape or form. So that would be pretty interesting. Maybe we'll get a Tomorrowland tease. We'll have to see. We'll definitely get some details on Disneyland's 70th anniversary celebration. Next year's Disneyland's 70th anniversary. So, of course, they'll be going ahead and talking about that. I expect to be very entertainment heavy. Hopefully, Pentanite's back. That Murphy the Dragon should be back on Fantasmic next year, like next summer, and more. So, expect a lot from Disneyland. Hello, Justin. How are you? We'll be at D23 August 8th next week. Nice. We have a blast. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be announced at Disneyland. Now, at California Adventure, it's the big one, because I think definitely Avatar will be talked about, and I think it's going to California Adventure, probably the Hollywood backlot. Maybe with some more official concept art on the boat ride that we saw in the previous concept art. Kind of some more details. Hopefully a start date. That's what I'm hoping. A start date, a starting year, or something for that. It seems they potentially may have filed permits that I just posted. Seems like on July 15th, I've filed some confidential permits where the Eastern Gateway parking lot is, or the Simba parking lot where the Eastern Gateway was proposed, or Pumbaa, sorry, where the Eastern Gateway was proposed earlier, and It's proposed now is Disneyland Forward, so hopefully maybe that could. I'm again not sure what the permits are, but is it on that in that location? They have filed permits in that location before for TDA Easton for Halloween half marathons. These say confidential, so I'm hoping that it's for that. Because yeah, I hope they can get started on that. Hopefully announce a start date for that at the expo. And then start to get the ball rolling on some of this stuff like Avatar and all the good stuff. Also, hope they talk about the Avengers e-ticket, gives more concrete details, and again, a concrete start date for this attraction. I've been looking for permits for that one, and I don't see any, unfortunately. So hopefully, we'll get a concrete a date for that attraction, and just some more details on what it's going to look like, because it changes every expo. So hopefully, that won't be the case. And then maybe we'll get an announcement of a new hotel. That's kind of pie in the sky stuff. But I'm sure maybe we'll get some updates in downtown Disney, what's happening. Maybe some updates on Porto's and Tortilla Joe's. Work has started at Tortilla Joe's, and Porto Earl Sandwich has officially moved again. Or no, there's two Earl Sandwiches right now. But maybe we'll get some updates on that, and maybe some up the new shops that are going to open on Parkside Market and all that minor stuff right there. Maybe we'll get some downtown Disney announcements. But other than that, for Disneyland, I think that is it. Which would be pretty decent if we get some start dates and stuff. Oh, and obviously, I think I said Tiana opening date before, but yeah, with some start dates, that'll be freaking amazing. I cannot wait for just start dates, because yeah, it's getting kind of annoying. No, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And that's D23. Those are my D23 predictions right here. This nice 30-minute video. I'll add to a couple minutes for questions. If you guys have any questions or your predictions, let me know. And if you're watching this, in the playback, let me know your predictions in the comments below. But if you're on the live chat, let me know your predictions right now. And what do you think about my predictions there? Hold on, I'm gonna respond to some TikTok comments. Hold on. Actually, is correct. That's not the one. This video. All right, so yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Delete. Okay. Hold on. Turns out people were arguing on my Twitter, or on my TikTok here. They're arguing, and I responded to the wrong comment. But anyway, that is it for this nice little quickish live stream. I'll be live tomorrow from the park at Universal Studios Hollywood, so make sure to join there. I'm going to go live on YouTube and probably live on TikTok as well at some point, so make sure to check that out. If you're not a member, if you want to help support the channel, you can become a member. Click the join button down below to get early access to videos like Fast and Furious, which is coming out tomorrow for members, and everyone else on Sunday. And I'll be at Disneyland on Sunday for a construction update there. Those videos will come out early for members, so press that join button at any tier for those little $1. We'll get early access to videos and member only live chats, but also just like my beautiful fiance, Lizzie Groovy here. She is a member, so she has this cool little symbol that pops up on live chats. They have little emojis and stuff. You can choose right now. So go check that out. Click the join button. If not, press subscribe. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. That's right. And that's free. We're about 82 subscribers away, I believe, from 5,000. So if you can subscribe, that'd be amazing. Press the like button. And as always, have a fantastic Friday night. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at Universal Studios Hollywood.